We are online. Let me just adjust my volume a bit here. The game is a bit too quiet on my end. Shouldn't change on streams end though. Saved data. And saved data. You gotta keep those terms synced in my opinion. Go ahead. Give me the data. No, I don't need to go online. Yep. No, I just... Yeah, great, I don't actually want to play ZX, I just hit right, like, because I didn't think just hitting the button would be enough. I thought I'd have to, like, hit A, you know, like a character select. Alright. I played all these games before, but I'm here to play 03 tonight. I'm gonna make sure... What? Okay, this menu is really weird. Alright, options is... No. Okay, hold on. 03, okay, it's gonna put me over in the menu on the right after, I guess. Game edition. Oh, cool, you can change it to the Japanese version. Nifty. I don't know what... Is this like one of the mini games? Something new they put in? I don't know. Anyway, put me over here. Keep this stuff off, I don't need it. Frankly, I would start in hard mode if I could, but... Okay, yep, that's fine. But you need to beat the game first for hard, and I don't have a file in the collection yet. So, nope. My info did update, right? Okay, good, it did. Nice. I want to go turn off that filter. That's gross. Hold on. Filter. Get rid of that. That's disgusting. There we go. Give me those pixels. Alright. The legendary Reploid Zero awoke from a long slumber. With CL's resistance, he defeated Copy X, the ruler of Neo Arcadia. Game still looks a little grungy. The terror of the Neo Arcadian regime ended. There's that regime. But the energy shortage remained a constant problem. Poor Reploids. CL devoted herself to researching new forms of energy. They sure do space this out. You know, Paizo became the newly appointed resistance leader. Ooh, but we know what happened with him. Well, if anyone who played 02 does at least. However, overcome by his desire for power... Dramatic pause. El Paizo awakened the Dark Elf, whose magic had once nearly destroyed the world. Did they really use the word magic in Japanese, I wonder? El Paizo, thirsting for the power of the Dark Elf, lost sight of his true duty. And was finally defeated after a fierce battle. I have stuff to say, but could wait until after this. However, the Dark Elf fled, her destination unknown. The battle over the Dark Elf had only just begun. Yeah, this game's all about the Dark Elf. So, quick history. I've played all 4 of the Zero games. I've also played ZX. I played all of them multiple times. 03 was my first one out of them. I got it probably not too long after it came out. I'm not sure actually. I struggled a whole lot with it at first, but I really grew to love it. It's my favorite Zero game. And it's really been 3 or 4 years since I played it right now. I don't really expect that I'm going to have too much trouble, but I figured it'd be nice to revisit. It sure is quiet. There haven't been many Neo Arcadian attacks lately. Things are almost too peaceful now. Miss CL completed her research on the new energy. And if it solves the energy crisis, Neo Arcadia won't have a reason to fight us anymore. Actually, I already informed Neo Arcadia about this new energy, the CL system. But I haven't received a reply yet. Oh, I know how that feel. Don't worry, I'm sure their answer will come soon. There's no more reason to fight. We can live in peace. That's why this is the last game. It's not, right? We're in the middle of a mission. So put a lid on it and walk. That's a bit too emotional for Zero. Sorry. He's usually not that snappy. The reading is getting stronger. We're close. The snow is letting up. Yep, there goes the elf layer. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, why do the cutscenes still, like, look like they're filtered? Is that some kind of ship? I think they actually changed the in-game data or something for the cutscenes and, like, ran through some kind of filter. It's gross. Monsieur, did that huge thing fall from outer space? Yes, but what's more, it's giving out the same energy reading as the Dark Elf, of which there is only one in the whole world. Thanks for the exposition. Zero was against the idea, but I just had to find out what could possibly be going on here. New Arcadia has the area ahead of us cordoned off. What? You guys stay here until I make sure it's safe. Okay, be careful, Zero. So, I originally wasn't sure whether I'd read out the dialogue or not, but I figure in the event that anyone is watching this, it'd be good if they, you know, can experience the story if they want. I don't want to, like, skip cutscenes and stuff, I guess. So I figure I'll read it out. So I don't know what the controls are. I'm playing on Switch, of course. Seems pretty self-explanatory. Okay, so let's see. It's set up right now. Okay, like that. I want to change the controls a little to type B. Yep. The type B will use the saber instead of, like, holding. Also, on that note, I want the saber to be my main, not my sub. I'm no wuss. I'm saber main. It ain't my first trip. I'm not going for 100% or anything. I might grab a couple items here and there. Sub tanks are good to have, you know, but whatever I get, I get. Up ahead. That's where the Dark Elf reading is coming from. She knew who I was. Why would the elf who almost destroyed the world know me? Well, you've got a past. Zero, are you there? Maintain radio silence. The enemy is near. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't mind me, I might not do the most dramatic of readings here. Get down. You Arcadians. Monsieur, look out. I might play it up a bit for the bosses though. They're all great characters. I love the bosses. No. It's Harpua, or Harpua, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name after all these years. Relax, they won't come to any harm. Harpua? I'm letting you off the hook this time. But you and the resistance fighters must leave now. You're letting us off the hook. Scaram. I don't have time to mess with you now. Means business today. But you don't actually fight him in this game. You don't fight any of the guardians outside of one specific spot. Zero. Can you hear me? I always hear Alia. Never read that out. Can you hear me? Zero? The X games had some voice acting, that's for sure. Seems you're okay. Leave the rest of this up to me. I want you all to head back to the resistance base. But Zero. I've heard that voice somewhere before. Was that really a voice? Is it calling me? You know, obviously, like, the dialogue and plot in these games is maybe a little bit too edgy at times. It's a little sharp for its own good. But it's generally still easy to get into, easy to enjoy. And, like, you know, it makes the big fights dramatic, in my opinion. I like it. Hey there. That's good to hear that there's other fans. Feel free to just lurk and enjoy. Yeah, I think there's something up here. Oh, it's just this. Whatever. I don't really care about the items unless it's, like, explicitly a sub-tank. I'm not going to use elves. But I'll grab whatever comes my way, I guess. I don't have stuff like what NPCs to talk to when and all that memorized. I've done all of it in the past, I think. I've probably 100% of this before, but I was always more interested in just, like, playing at its hardest, playing hard mode, that kind of thing. I could have probably grabbed a save file for the collection that had Harden locked, but it's fine. It's been a while anyway, so I'll use the excuse. Let's say I'm maybe rusty.
Now you're asking for it.
No, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do voices for these guys. I'm just going to humiliate myself. I'll blast you to pieces. Oof. Oof. Are you alive, Fafnir? What a monster. The two of us fighting together and not even a scratch. Omega, the evil Reploid banished from Neo Arcadia. You know, thinking about it, like, these are some small text boxes. I feel sorry for the localization team. He's pretty tough. That's what, like, about 15 characters per line, maybe? Zero, what the heck are you doing here? What is that thing? That's Omega. His mere resistance defies reality. He's strong, but he's not as fun to fight as you are. Hee. I don't feel like fighting him, so he's all yours. See you later, Zero. Ah, that Leviathan. Grr, I can't move. We'll have to finish this another time. Hey, Zero. I'll get you in that Omega one of these days. Don't you dare die before then, Zero. And coming back and reading this dialogue all these years later, it's pretty cringy. I think last time I played it and like streamed it for a friend, maybe I didn't skip the cutscenes. I don't know, because it was his first time seeing it. I can't remember. Omega, huh? So you were the one who called me here. He doesn't answer. He just blares a siren. Alright, go into this one. I remember a lot of the boss patterns just fine, I think. Alright, then it repeats in the opposite. Got it. There's like his rings. And dash into this. Baby boss. Grr. Omega is like a guy online teenager role-playing. You just don't give up, do you? Hello again, I don't recognize that attack. Garl. So you're Omega. I'm afraid I can't let you lead this place. Ever. Time for your destruction. Hehehehe. Omega, that will be quite enough. From this day forward, you will fight with this person as a Neo Arcadian. It's not polite, smashing a friend like that. Girl, Lord Weil. A Neo Arcadian? Who is this guy? He's the new out-of-nowhere antagonist for the Let's 2 games. Hehehehe. I'm Weil. You may call me Dr. Weil. You must know my name, Harpua of the Four Guardians. You really gotta call him that? You really gotta give us the exposition like that? Is that the best way? And you, the legendary hero. Zero.
Dr. Weil?
You're kidding me. It can't be. Who are you? What? Wait, did he actually say who are you? Because he seems to know who he is. Banished from Neo Arcadia a century ago with Omega. That's simple. I brought him. Yeah, X is back too. What, Master X? Is that you? Harpua, hehe, you haven't changed. And then there's... I missed you, Zero. You must be... You're a copy, aren't you? Hehehe. I brought back Master X, whom you defeated long ago. Thanks for the exposition again. To protect humanity from devastation. Weil saved my life. I owe him, you see. I'll take back Omega, thank you. Harpua, you keep searching for the Dark Elf. Omega and the Dark Elf. You need them both for what's to come. I'm just pretending he's really cold. But Master X, think of how many humans died because of the Dark Elf and Omega, both built by this man. How could you justify exposing humanity to such a grave danger, especially now with the energy crisis almost solved? Is this post-boss cutscene or a debate, Harpua? What's this? Are you trying to tell Master X what to do? When did you grow so bold, Harpua? I bet that sounded a lot more pointed in Japanese. While you... So, Zero. You guys are also searching the Dark Elf, right? Let's make a contest out of it. I'll just show you who the real hero is. Hehehe. Now things are getting interesting, Zero. Let's see how far you can get with that body. Hehehe. Need to open up the window some more. It is hot. Okay, window opened more. Got kicked out of room. With that body? Zero. This is terrible. Oh, she's just been listening this whole time, huh? So you were monitoring the whole thing? Hurry back to base. Operator? Commencing trans. That line reads a lot different these days. Oh, goodness. I'm not necessarily, like, trying for the good ranks, you know. I'll do my best, but I'm not going to, like, replay levels. It's not that kind of playthrough. I just kind of felt like playing the game again. It's been a while, and I just want to do a quick run. What should I do? Well, for now, not letting Yokai have the Dark Elf. That would be priority number 1. I will calculate our best course of action, giving priority to the search for the Dark Elf. I'll report to Miss Seal as soon as the results are in. Miss Seal, please cheer up. Everything's turned out alright before, hasn't it? That's right. I mean, we lost a lot of people before. I wouldn't say alright. We believe in you, Miss Seal. And in Mr. Zero, too. Don't call me Mr. Zero. Thank you, everyone. I was originally thinking I'd do the whole game in one sitting, but I'm thinking if I'm reading out dialogue like this, it's a bit more feasible to do the first half, probably. The simulation will take a while longer to finish. I think we're going to need your help again, Zero. But you should get a little rest first. For now, I'll save our data. Our data? Wow, thank you. I'm glad that this can be like a thing that we share, Seal. I'll take care of managing the data, just like always. That is such an awkwardly worded line. Just... Games could use, like, a dialogue rewrite and bigger text boxes. GBA games, they really suffer. If you need anything, let me know. One more thing. You should go see... I don't know French. Cervero. I don't know. I'm just gonna call him Servo. Let's just call him Servo. I hear he's finished the secret disk analyzer. If you find any secret disks that you can't analyze, ask Servo to have a look for you. Alright, where is he? Is he over this way, I think? I'm not talking to anyone else. Lab. Give me this stuff. I'm not gonna bother reading out NPC dialogue, just like main story stuff. Yep, give me my boomerang so I can just not use it. The recoil rod, on the other hand, I will need for some stuff. Music's sketchy. So, I recall there being a sub-tank in Mantic's stage, but I know you need the recoil rod for. I can't remember if you also need the fire chip. I think you might, so I'm gonna save him for after I've done, what's his face, Lizard Gay. Oh, maybe I should be reading this. Nah, it's okay. I'm gonna keep what I read fairly sparse, I guess. Like, we know where this is going. We gotta go fight some bosses. We gotta go hunt for the elf. And we're obviously not gonna actually find it. Let's see, this guy is... he's the electric one. He's a good one to start with. I'm thinking I'll go with him so I can get the elect chip. And then go fight this guy. He does have the elect chip, right? I think he does. Yeah. And go fight him. Maybe take a stop at Mantisk. And go fight... hard to pronounce, man. Okay, weapons factory. Just guy's a pretty easy first boss. This stage is simple. I don't like the lizard guy stage because it's a pain in the ass, like with the lava platforms at the end. I remember getting stuck on that for ages as a kid. Of course, as a kid, I also had the worst time fighting Mantisk. He was like impossible. Alright, we're just gonna skip through this. Alright. Now I gotta like learn my controls proper. You know, hold on, I think maybe... Okay, so can you like just... Does this make more sense? No, okay, no. I want, like, the opposite of that. It's weird, like, I know good controls when they're in my hands, but I have a hard time, setting them up. So on the GBA, it would actually be, like, B and A there, but, like... Let me go look at a physical DS. Hold on. I don't really know why looking at a DS would help me. I mean, the buttons are the same layout, and I don't know which button is which off the top of my head. I'll just set it back to what it was, which was this, I think. No, it feels weird. No, actually... Actually, no, okay. I see how you grip it. Okay, it's fine. It's weird, like, the cutscenes went on for so long, I forgot how to hold the controller. I wonder if that happens to anyone else. Maybe if they've been away from the game for a while, huh? Alright, I'm not gonna bother, like, killing everything that's in my way. Again, I'm not trying to, like, farm the rank here. I don't care about the X skills, really. Oh yeah, I do have a gun, too. Those guys take 2 hits. For some reason, I explicitly remember that. They take 2 hits from the saber. Can you maybe dash attack through them? I don't recall. Okay, can't go into that. Ah. Rats. Okay, if you get the end of those wires, they go in 1 hit. Pop. If anything, I just want to like shoot them and then dash through them, probably. Oh, so you can't cut those in this game. Maybe that's not until 4. Not a big deal anyway. Oh yeah, the B boss. I think the recoil rod was really good here, right? For whatever reason. Am I making that up? I don't think I'm making that up. Like, if anything, I guess it's just good to like have 2 melee weapons here so you can take out the bees and then still hit the boss, right? Oh no, I got the goop on me. It's okay. Alright, that works pretty well. I mean, maybe I should be poking up with a rod and then, using the saber. That would probably make more sense, huh? Oh, you can't poke straight up with it, though. That's okay, I'll just do this in case a bee pops out. Makes sense to me. Alright, good enough. Alright, let me just put my gun back on. Alright, let's go. I don't need to go into cyberspace, really. I'm only going to be doing that once near the end of the game for a specific purpose. Anyone who's played this game to completion probably knows, but I'll keep my mouth shut in case there's anyone watching who hasn't already been spoiled on this stuff. I don't know if I want to tackle that or not, but I will. And we're not going to get whatever that is today. That's okay. Not going to be a perfect run. Drop the trash. Oh, I shot that. That's okay. Whatever. Alright, So this send that's out in like waves of 3. I was thinking like, man, they just keep on sending them out, but it's coming back to me, and I think they pause after 3 rats. So if you're having trouble approaching, you can just wait out 3. Okay, boss time. First actual boss. You know, I don't think I'm gonna like play the boss voices because I don't want to hurt my throat or something. Well, if it isn't the legendary hero, the mechanoids do all the repairs on their own. So I was just trying to enjoy a little tea break. How dare you disturb my peace and quiet? Where are your manners, Sir Hero? I, Doublebat Schilt of Wiles numbers, shall educate you. I love the way this guy speaks. The first lesson a gentleman must learn in refinement is... intruders are to aspire without a fuss. It's a shame that they had to use the word aspire, though. And retire and all that. Mizawarida! You know, I haven't really, like, played this game since, like, my Japanese listening skills got good enough to actually understand stuff. So I can actually, like, hear some of what he's saying. I don't have the game up that loud, but he did call me an eyesore at the start. I heard that much. And it is still, like, shitty bit crushed GPA audio at the end of the day. I think he's saying, basically, go bats. Komoriyo. Komoriyo, rather. Now, in my objectively correct opinion, if you don't slice the bosses in half, you are not a real player. Like, you don't respect the game. So, I'm going to be doing this on every fight. Okay. No manners. No manners at all. No respect. No respect. Trying to defy Lord Weil. What dismal behavior. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna like play this up the screens. I have a bit of dignity, at least right now I do. Alright, yep. Hey, it works for me. Alright, even got the EX skill. Cool. That one's smooth, that's good. I figured most of the stages would. It's just like, maybe the more precise platforming stuff, like the lava stage, I might, I don't know, suffer a little bit on. We'll see. Alright, let's go straight on in. Actually, I'll save first. I assume it's probably, like, fine to not save, but I don't know. Just as a precaution, I'm just gonna do it. Alright. Blazing Flizzard, who has, like, the lamest name. Yep, send me in for some scouting in the, like, volcano place. That's a great place to scout. Really gotta know what's going on in there. Alright, skip me through this. Oh yeah, I remember this. I hated this stage as a kid. Like, if you get hit by one of those balls, it's like half your HP gone, I think. Maybe only on hard mode, I don't know. But I just remember them really hurting bad. I'll say you can like use the rear color rod to knock the balls back at the machines or something, but I don't really care. Outside of a few situations, I'm mostly just gonna use the saber and the buster, I think. Guerrilla mode. Oh, okay. Gotta watch out for cheap shit like that, Fine. Alright, whatever. Let me out. Slightly close call, but not really. I was never in any real danger. This is the part. Oh, it's actually the part with the moving ones coming up. That's the part. Yeah, I guess that's later on the stage. There is a mid-boss, isn't there? Yeah. I'm thinking of the very end. Oh. Okay, that wasn't a mid-boss thing. You can recoil rod these. I don't remember if there's any real point. Like, again, the sub-tank is in Mantis stage, so I don't know if this is going to really matter. I want to say recoiling... Oh yeah, you can also like flip these guys around, I think, right? Yeah. It's handy. I want to say if you recoil this one, it makes a certain part easier, but maybe it just makes like an item possible to get. It's been a while. Recoil rod does have like noticeable hit stun, which is always nice. It's good for certain enemies, I guess. Maybe a recoil rod only run would be fun. Alright. Oh no, I missed one. I'm a failure. Stream's over, go home. Not bad. But not badass. Also not bad apple. Nothing out of the way. I don't want to bother them to get the crystals. I don't think I'm gonna use them for anything. They're just for the elves, right? Like, and I'm not gonna bother with them. I'm not gonna talk to the NPCs in the base either, really. So, I don't know why, but just habitually, you know. Ah, damn it. That's kind of a tricky part. I should have like just jumped over instead of like trying to get to the edge and go up the ladder. That's okay. Just go up the ladder next time. I should really prioritize keeping my lives over like getting discs and stuff. I'm not even gonna look at them, so, you know, kinda not the most fruitful thing to invest your time in. If you're trying for good times, you need to like put those guys around. Okay, you know, I know what it is. I'm playing with the analog stick instead of the buttons. I think I need to not do that. Maybe? I'm not sure what feels better yet. You know, like, there's obviously no D-pad on Joy-Cons. It's not like a proper D-pad. No, I'm thinking analog stick might still be better. That's what I've been using this whole time. Alright, analog stick it is. I use the buttons just there, though. Maybe in spots like that, I'll use the buttons temporarily. For some precision platforming. Ugh. Stupid part. Come on. Get out of the way. Alright. Speaking of stupid parts. Oh. Okay, I don't remember dropping my head. Huh. How about that? How about that? Okay, you can just continue. It's good that I saved though, because if, like, for whatever reason, you were to, like, get stuck on the stage and want to go to another stage, you have to reload from your save. So if you hadn't saved, you'd be screwed. You'd, like, have to redo your previous stage. And I'll just be more careful and bring my lives to the end and not be dumb, I guess. I thought you were supposed to rush through that part, but maybe I just need to be more patient. I don't quite remember. But... yeah, just keep the Buster charge for you guys. There we go. I just love the movement in these games. They've always felt so good. These and ZX, like, feel the best out of pretty much any games in their genre, I think. Like, fast, action-y platformers with cool boss fights. The boss fights especially are the highlight for me, and probably a lot of people, really. Okay. You know, I don't remember what you do to get the double jump. Do you have to beat Mantisk? Or, like, something later on in the game? I want to say you just get it at one point, and you don't have to, like, go out of your way for it, but I don't remember. I'm not switching to the rod. Oh. Okay, I guess I have to switch to the rod. Unless I want to time it. Can't remember either. It's just been a while. It's different in all the games, after all. I feel like in the first game, you might need to use a Cyber Elf for it or something. because you use them for pretty much everything. The first game outside of the elemental chips, I think you need to use them for sub-tanks? I don't know. But I don't think you have to use an elf for it in 3. You'd have to make it in 4, like with the parts. It's annoying having to replay this. Okay, let me through. Alright, I don't need the rod anymore. Ditch rod, use gun. Gun sign. Bother taking out that guy. Just keep on going, please. I'm not here for the enemies. Okay, so you can't slash those guys with a dash slash. It does more. Okay. Well, made it up there without having to use the D-pad. I'm proud of myself. I'm a big boy now. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay, there we go. That's what you have to do. Oh, you can one-shot those guys with a saber. I didn't realize. I thought it'd just take damage if I did that. Cool. Okay, throat cleared. Now let's get in there. I'm not gonna bother using his weakness. I don't think, unless I struggle, but I don't really expect to. I'd rather have a bit more fun. I almost gave up on finding a foe worthy of fighting me. You look like you might at least be worth a minor challenge. I'm gonna enjoy this, Zero. There's not much dialogue. Nor as much flavor as the other guy.
Yeah.
Get ready for Boys in Blizzard, one of Wile's numbers. Let's heat it up. 0. This guy's kind of lame. I mean, design-wise, he's fine. Like, all the bosses are great, as far as that goes. I love all the visuals for them. Okay, I don't really remember how this guy works very well. Oh, okay, I thought he was going to do his fire breath attack. This guy's kind of weird. I don't remember if it's easy to jump behind him or not. Maybe I should try that. He's a little bit tall for it, but I guess I could go off the wall. Okay. Alright, I think that's probably fine. Okay, there we go. Get behind you. I mean, technically doing 3 combos with more, but I'm gonna find the right time for it. Okay. I feel like 2 health bars is just not enough for most of these bosses. But as a new player, it would definitely be a lot. Who are you to put out my flames? Lord Wile will get you, though. Make no mistake. He'll cover the whole world in flames, you'll see. You can't put out the flames of our new world. Yeah. Oh, Lord. These games would have benefited from some voice acting. You know, I played, I think ZX Advent in Japanese before it came out in English. And, I mean, back then I didn't know Japanese, I didn't know what the hell it was going. But I eventually made it through. And I really liked the voice acting in some of the bosses for, like, their death screams. They're chilling, honestly, some of them. Okay. That was fairly straightforward. Hopefully that'll be one of the only game overs I have. Oh, wait, I'm saving just in case. I don't expect to, like, start a stage and not want to finish it for some reason, but just as a precaution. Actually, what rank did I get? I had 1 death there. Okay, it's still A. Cool. It obviously doesn't, like, transfer through to continue. Alright, we're gonna go to Mantisk now. I want to get that sub-tank. I'm limiting, like, using the elemental chips, but it can't hurt to have a sub-tank. Alright, so I think you can use the recoil rod on him as, like, kind of a hidden weakness or something. I think it, like, makes him flinch, which is kind of cool. So the sub-tank should be, like, in the second half of the stage, like with the part with the guys in the windows, I think. You gotta bounce on him. I think I know where it is. You can get down there with the recoil rod as well. I don't know what's down there. Probably just some discs or something, right? Oh, actually it's... Okay. Some of these, like, side rooms are also related to the objective, I think. Which I forgot is a thing in these games, like the objective, quote unquote. What's through here? Oh, life. I'll take one of those, considering I burned one in the last stage. Okay. This is just a cutscene. Mama, Mama. Hey, Freya. Mama's not here. That's right. Freya. Is he Prey? Cray? I don't know how they're supposed to be said. Mom's not here. Hey, Freya. Let's look a little farther inside. We have a cat named Freya. Does that count for anything? That's right, Freya. Let's look a little farther inside. Alright, bye. Good talk. Those must be... Zero, I picked up some baby elf readings on that portable scanner I gave you. They may be the same ones I was studying. Their mother. They must be looking for the dark elf. Is it everyone? Hey, Zero, can you protect those babies? Alright. I'll find them. Thank you, Zero. Oh, we'll definitely protect them over the course of the game. That's definitely what's gonna happen later on. What do we got in here? Stuff. Just stuff. I think there's spikes at the bottom here, but I don't know where. But I think... Yeah, okay. As I thought, there's platforms on them anyway. So it's okay. No bullshit there. Oh, right. There is a mini-boss here, though. Oh, I remember this thing. This thing takes forever to kill. I don't know if it's, like, a big deal that I have fire on. I'll leave it on for now. Just for the stage purposes. I'll take it off for the boss, but he's not weak to it anyway. Using the shield here is nice, because it helps with the bullets, but, I'm not really that worried, I gotta say. Should be pretty low in health by now, right? And I'm gonna stay on the outside here. I think that's probably what you want to do. It does go through a pattern, it's not random or anything. Okay, cool. Took a few hits, that's okay. We're still alive. Still alive. It's a nice spot to have the gun for, but I don't really feel like switching. I think there's some health up here or something. Yeah, we're good. Alright, sub-tank is right up ahead. So I think what you have to do... do you need to double jump maybe? How does this thing work? You need to like... okay, I see. I think I just go off that guy. When he comes out, I need to like... get him with the recoil rod. There we go. Okay, got it. Nice. Alright, I don't need that rod anymore. Not for now. I'll poke away the boss without it. It's no fun using its weakness. I think there's, yeah, a secret path up here. What is this? Is this one of the like objective things that I haven't been doing all this time? Oh, no, it's just some weird shortcut place. Or maybe it's a long cut? I don't know. I thought there were like generators or something in the rooms you had to destroy, but that's probably on a different stage, huh? This weird outside part. Stop it. I'm quite good. I'll take off the fire chip now. I'm sure. I'll use that sub-tank. It's already full. Oh yeah, I picked up that thing. A different stage in ZX. Who are you? You smell like Mama. Who are you? You smell like us. Chicka chicka. So these are baby elves? Lord Weil ordered me to find them. They really are just little elves. Are they useful? As an edgy teenager, this guy was my spirit animal. Mantises are pretty cool in general. We saw a couple outside on the road last year. And over the baby elves, I mean, he's not really holding them. Oh, I know him. He pushed Mama around. I know him too. That's the guy who pushed Mama around a century ago. You faker. You faker. You phony. Hmm? Chicka chicka. Shut up, you baby elves. If you don't want to get chopped up, go into that room. Wow. Wow. Riveting. Those two belong to Lord Weil. You can't have them. Ward Lyle. I'm Death Tans. Oh, it's Death Tans? I thought it was Death Hands. Death Tans Mantisk, one of Weil's numbers. Now, time to slice you into ribbons. Alright. So I think, okay, that's his like shitty EX attack. Which frankly, it's great for him to do it because it's like so pathetic. You just do this and you dodge it. That was so fast. Poor guy. Can't believe I got stuck on him as a kid. Even if you defeat me here, my associates will cut the old chains that bind the world and build a new order. Lord Weil. Is associates really the best word you could use there? Oh no, it absolutely didn't take a minute. Most of the boss fights don't. It was probably like 20 seconds. I wish it gave you like a separate time here with the boss. That's something I really liked about ZX. There was like time trial mode for all the individual bosses. That was really fun. That was in Slash. Oh yeah, maybe I should actually look at those skills. I really don't remember them. Who are you, mister? I've seen you somewhere before. Who are you, mister? I've seen him somewhere before too. I hate reading out their text. Hehehehe. My name is Weil. I'm the one who made your mother, the Dark Elf. You might think of me as your grandpa. Priya, did you hear that? He's our grandpa. I heard, Kreia. He's our grandpa. I'm looking for the Dark Elf too. I need your help. You should come with me to Neo Arcadia. I'll give you new powers and a new body. Okay, let's go, Kreia. Okay, let's go, Kreia. Let go. Wait. As if they would. Darn. CL, can you follow the readings? I'm sorry, Zero, that won't be possible with your scanner. Mr. Zero, please return to base. Commencing transfer. He doesn't get a choice. You know, I swear I've heard a discussion on like what the transporter person says like when you work back. I don't remember what the conclusion was. I always hear like safe load, but that obviously isn't it. I don't even know if it's English or Japanese. Alright, I'm not gonna read this stuff. This is just post-stage stuff. I'm not gonna worry about it. Whoops. No, save first. We are careful players here. Confident but careful. I'm probably not going to maintain that A+ rank throughout the entire game. Alright, Childra in Arabita. This stage is such a pain in the ass if you want to get a good rank. This might actually be where I drop my rank. You kind of have to like route it and know where to go to like lower the water level and all that. I think it's lowering and not raising it. It's been a while. You like break these machines while racing the stupid sub. It's horrific. Not very fun. There's some parts where you're gonna want to use the recoiling rod to jump over spikes, I think. Alright. So again, I'm not stressing over that really. here he is. Boss fight already. Woohoo. Now he just gets in a sub. It's like a jet stingray kind of thing for anyone who's played X4. Oh, okay, okay. I was thinking there was maybe a thing down there, and, well, there was, but there was also a pit, and I don't need that stuff anyway. It really is a stage that, like, you just can't do well unless you played it before, fucked it up a lot, and routed it. I don't really like that about it. Oh, I think there's the thing down here. Oh, it's buttons, okay. Not something you have to show. I'm just gonna ignore the stupid clams. No point looking at them. Alright, go down here. Is there a thing down here? Yes. Ora. Okay, here is a prime spot for using the recoil rod or dying. I don't know if that's possible with the water drained. Okay, here you definitely have to. Okay, good. You know, the part about dying in the pit wasn't so good, but oh well. Alright. Right, arrows, okay. This thing can be a bit tough to hit without getting hit in return. So the recoil rod is good for its increased range. I do remember that much, so I think I'll just use it. Saying that, I think it has an animation for getting cut in half, but it's okay. This thing isn't a proper boss, so I'm not going to get picky about that. Come on. You got way too much life. Please do not grab me. Oh, I missed. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Almost had to sub-tank it. I feel like sometimes the mini-bosses have more health than the actual bosses in this game. I don't know if it's just my imagination or because a lot of them are just really lame to fight. You know, I think the second part is a lot trickier to get done quickly. So just don't expect much there. Got a button here, but... Okay, we're just gonna sub-tank. I don't want to, like, have to lose another life and redo stuff. I'm pretty much just using sub-tanks as, like, a convenience thing so I can keep going, not have to restart stages. Alright, why am I stopping for the fish? There's a button here, I think? Nope. See, that's the problem. Like, you have to memorize which... Oh yeah, so he destroys the buttons, so I've already screwed on the buttons. Whatever. Keep going. Hopefully don't run into spikes. Oh, is this the end already? Okay, cool. I thought it was a bit longer than that. It's not. Okay. Sub-tank up already. And get rid of the recoil rod. Don't need that. How much water you drain pretty drastically changes how this fight goes. It's easier with the water, I think? Oh, I skipped the line. I thought you'd be easier to scare off than that. No more games. I am Children in Orbita of Wiles numbers. I'll see that smug face of yours frozen with fear. Zero says nothing in response. It's because he's a badass. Ora. So he's gonna, like, come down. I think that is his EX attack. Oh. You can also do this with the mines. Right, you can, like, destroy the mines or something. I don't know how to fight him. Oh, that is his EX attack, actually. Definitely. Oh. Ah. I could have gotten him with the saber if I'd hit that buster shot and missed somehow. Whoops. How many lives we got? Last shot. Okay, well. I'll sub-tank if I need to. I'm not sure what to do about the mine attack. I guess I could, like, put in the recoil rod. Actually, they fall at, like, a delayed timing, so... I could easily just, like, hit one in front of me. You can also just do this. Muscle memory's come back to me now. It's okay. Yep. Cool. Made our curve and hit him there. I think that's safe. I don't think he can start moving in time to hit you. I guess he could like fire his big spike though. Yeah, you just want to hit him there too. It gets rid of the icicles. Alright, that's fine. Alright. He didn't finish off range. I tried to him the first time, then have a flawless fight the second time. That figures. You're kidding me. Why is this happening to me? What have you done to me? Right. Yeah, I figured I'd lose the A there because I had 2 deaths. Oh well. No biggie. Alright, so barring like non 8 boss stages, that's at the halfway mark already. I guess as long as I only read out like the boss dialogue and like essential stuff, it goes pretty quick. Yep. Too long didn't read, there's like a missile that's gonna get fired. And that's a thing that we don't want. And you're prompted to save here because we're about to get thrown into one of those midway stages. No, there's not much time to get rested, I don't think. Master X, do you still trust that man? While, I mean, frankly, why do you still trust the man sitting in front of you? Harp you dumbass. His banishment did not follow official channels. Just because what he did resulted in a terrible calamity, that does not mean that banishing him was justified. He has returned to New Arcadia in a legal manner. What reason in... How could you stutter at like the last syllable of a word when it's an N? Is there to drive him out? Don't worry. He learned many things from his mistakes of the past. He'll do things right this time. Sure. But... Thank you, Master X. Thank you, Mario. I, Luigi, shall never repeat my past mistakes. Never again. Yes. Hehehe. You can always trust a guy who ends his sentences with he. Still, to gossip about me behind my back. My, how the almighty 4 guardians have fallen. I mean, yeah, there's 3 of them now, so they have objectively fallen. What? While? Oh, while. Master X. The Dark Elf has appeared in Neo Arcadia. Area Z3079. It's the farthest area from here. A human residential district. We'll go. Leviathan and Fafnir is still undergoing maintenance, but if we hurry things along a bit... Harpua, how long do you plan to act like you're in charge? Letting the Resistance get away with countless surprisings. Even letting the Dark Elf escape. I'm tired of useless people like you. The 4 Guardians are going to be stepped down. But, Master X... Dr. Weil, I'm entrusting you with the leadership of our armies. Will you accept? Yes, sir. I will capture the Dark Elf without fail. Before she falls into the hands of the Resistance and becomes a threat to this world. Poor Harpua. You know, I could have sworn that Fafnir's name was Fafnir, but maybe that's his name in the Japanese version or something. Preparations have begun for the launch of the missile. We do not know the target area, but we are attempting to hack our way in and find out. Tremendous energy is emanating from the missile. It seems that Omega's on board. You know, because people ride missiles in this universe. Omega? That Omega? On that missile? At this time of year? Yes! Enter the coordinates you found. That's dangerous. She's right. Operator, hurry up and prepare for transfer. Zero, I'm not sure about this. I believe in you. I mean, she has a good point. Like, we're teleporting onto a moving missile. Okay, enter the data. Please transfer him. Understood, commencing transfer preparations. Frankly, like, the ones on board the missile in the first place are kind of also idiots, but oh well. Zero. I mean, is this just a transport missile, or is it supposed to hit something? If it's just a transport missile, why is it being called a missile? Have you determined the missile's target? Okay, yeah, it has target. The target is Area Z3079. What? That's a human residential district. You haven't looked that up yet? Wait, that's not all. The Dark Elf is there too. So he's trying to jump in and take the Dark Elf. Understood. That's all we need to know. I hope I only have one life. I don't remember this being too bad. Get out of the way. Don't need to go over there. That's just for disc, I think. I'm not gonna go back down, but it's okay. I forget if being seen by the cameras affects your rank here or something. Or maybe like the mission is like destroy the cameras, but if so, like why? Like, isn't the missile kind of the important thing here? We don't really need to care if they see us stopping it. I don't know. I could be thinking of another stage. Oh, maybe in Mantis stage you're supposed to like destroy cameras or something. I don't know. I probably have a lot of like false memories with what goes to what stage in this game. These guys are placed at such mean locations in this stage. Come on, come on. Yeah, Massive Missile definitely takes precedence over pretty much everything, honestly. Look at him filling up my sub-tank. Nope. He's trying to wall jump there, but analog meant I accidentally grabbed the ladder. Alright, skip the cutscene and we are on the missile. I know there's some enemies here. Yeah, I'm just gonna spin the buster and dash forward. That seems to work fine. Alright. It separates, you can't skip this part, I guess. And wow, would you look at that? There's a platforming section inside the missile? Wow. There's some pretty, good design there. Whoever designed this missile really had some foresight, you know? Cool stuff. Do kind of want that life. Thank you. Alright, that was even easier than I remember it being, actually. Alright. We're here to protect the baby elves. Baby elves? He came, the bad Ripoid. He came, the nasty Ripoid. Omega will go rescue Mama. Don't get in his way. Leave. You know, the really good thing is, like, after this, you know, they go into protection, so we don't ever have to voice them again, because they're so well kept. we just will see him again. We'll protect him from you. Don't get in his way. Leave. Alright, this fight's kind of a mess, I think. I don't remember, like, what to do here. Shouldn't be too bad. I think those just stick on you and slow you down if they touch you. I think they share iframes. Oh, okay. I forgot about that attack. And it's a neat looking fight. Like, I like the solar flare attack. That's really cool. It's creative stuff. Alright, you can't slice them in half, but we're gonna finish them off with a saber anyway, just because. Wow, you horrible thing. Ow, that hurt. We may have lost, but the missile will land soon. Our mission is a success. They've gone from being naive to, like, purposefully making sure a missile hits a bunch of humans quick, haven't they? We may have lost, but we'll see our mama soon. Our mission is a success. Cool. Okay. B? Still get a B? Let's see. When did I get a B? I did perfect on the mission. Didn't clear time. Oh, it's because my average. Oh, it looks at your average? That's so stupid. I got 96 for the stage. Like, you'd think that's good enough for an A. Roar. Zero's okay. You know, he's been through a lot of stuff. Space colony, getting blown up, he's fine. Missile, he's fine. What happens in 4? Arbitrarily not as fine. Yay, mama, mama. Yay, mama, mama. Grorar. Omega's my favorite Pokemon. He becomes purple, and then he becomes gold. Grarar. Hey, can you beat up that bad Reploid for us? Yeah, can you beat up that fake Reploid for us? We, the Reploids of New Arcadia. Mere defenders of humanity. The only justice here. I want to pause for a sec. So, this is more of a lore thing. But isn't the modern Zero actually more of a Reploid than the original Zero? Because the original Zero was made before, like, Reploids were a thing. I think... What was it? Like, Wily stole some plans from Light? But, like... I forget if the original Zero technically counts as a Reploid or not. I don't know. Anyway. He's still a fake in a sense, though. Is this Wasteland that what you people call justice? Wild. So he is wholly wild, he's crazy. So the original Zero is not really a Reploid, unless you want to say that, like, Wily and Light independently created Reploids at the same time. Anyway. Arg. You know, Mega Man lore is cool and all, but at the same time, it's kind of messy. I am Harpua. Perfect. Get him. Get him. Zero, don't move. I'll transfer you to the base now. I'm okay just fighting the final boss here. I can do it. Let me out him. I was sub-tank. Zero, I'm so happy that you're safe. Please, never do anything as crazy as that again. I'll think about it. He doesn't think about it. By the way, how's Arpua? Servo took him to the maintenance room. He wasn't hurt very badly, but he'll have to rest and recuperate for a while. Things really have gotten horrible. The operators will collect as much info as possible. Analyzing all of the information will take a while. Try to get some rest until then. I'm alright. Then, at least, I'll save our data. Thank you, CL, for casually just sticking that into all of our conversations. I still don't understand how Neo Arcadia could fire a missile into an area where humans live, even to obtain the Dark Elf. Someone has broken into our transmission circuit. It's Neo Arcadia. Put them through. Hey X, can you hear me? Members of the Resistance. And Dr. Cecile. Copy X. We have custody of the Dark Elf. Let us put a stop to this foolish conflict. We ask that you surrender to us. Surrender? Hand over the new energy you invented, the CL system. If you do this, I guarantee the safety of you Mavericks. He's got to be. As a result of our analysis of the CL system, information you so kindly sent us, you've determined that by combining it with the Dark Elf, it may be possible to generate enormous amounts of energy. This would solve the energy crisis in one fell swoosh. There would no longer be a reason for us to fight. CL, a single answer from you will bring peace to the world. I can't trust you. What's that? You were prepared to sacrifice humans to obtain the Dark Elf. I cannot trust you after seeing that. You cannot have the CL system. It was built so that humans and Reploids could live in peace. Good choice on her part. Is that your answer? Fine. You have a monopoly on energy resources. In Zero, a Reploid with terrifying fighting skills. You are nothing more than filthy extremists. CL, I was holding back until now. Because you were there, a human. Wait, because you were oh, because she was there. Okay, I see. I understand what he's saying now. It was worded weird. Now you can face the consequences, along with your Maverick friends. The transmission was cut off. The Neo Arcadian military has begun advancing on our base from multiple areas. They launched a total offensive. Zero, you believed in yourself and fought accordingly. What comes next is my job. Tell me which areas they're in. I will intercept. I will join. Zero. Displaying the Neo Arcadian movements on the monitor. Select the mission. No, I want to save the game again first. Yeah, that actually only took an hour, so I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm here for a while. However, I will use the bathroom and grab a coffee, so give me just quick 5-minute break here. Okay, I'm back. I was thinking, like, I looked up the changes made to the games on the wiki real quick for the collection, and I think they said that some of the voice clips or like a vocal song or something got like this is in relation to the original Zero collection, by the way, not the release with ZX on the Switch, but they got like, oh yeah, you're gonna fight these guys in the middle of the game. Oh, I think they were replaced with higher quality versions for the DS's speakers. So I gotta wonder, like, if Capcom or Inti Creates or whoever has, like, the original, you know, unprocessed voice clips anywhere. If only, you know, we had those. It'd be really cool to add them into the game, right? For, like, the boss fights and stuff. I don't really care what order I do for these guys. I have a real soft spot for Anubis Necromancis, though. One of my favorite bosses in the series. Don't know why. I actually have a bit of a weird history with Zero. For quite a while, I didn't have a Game Boy Advance. I want to say maybe I didn't get the Game Boy Advance in... No, I got an SP for Christmas one year, but I think I had a GBA before then. I don't know, but regardless of that, the point is, I didn't play Zero for quite a while, even though I'd been a Mega Man fan. I usually just played whatever games my parents got me, outside of rarely asking for stuff. But, as a kid, I made sprite comics. So I would, like, go on websites, Spriter's Resource and whatnot, and, like, download sprite sheets to use for my comics, or just like, look at. So I, like, even though I'd never played the Zero games, I collected all the sprites. I had them, like, on my PC. Which at the time, by the way, was a Windows 95 that I did the sprite comics on initially. So I would like download the sprites, see the bosses, and be like, wow, these bosses look badass. Of course, I was too young of a kid to even swear at the time. But I liked Anubis Necromancis. And this is the funny part. I stored these sprites, so I ran out of room on my PC because I had like Windows 95. I had 32 MB of space, I think, or something stupid like that. And I stored my sprite sheets on floppy disks when I ran out of space. I just love doing that. It's so silly. Truly living in the past. I don't care about what's up there. Ugh. This stage sucks. Like, those stupid things coming from this guy constantly. So annoying. I don't think I ever used the Anubis Necromancers. No, wait, no, I did use them in a sprite comic once, actually. I should go into heavy detail, though, because, well, I mean, you'd have to dig around a lot, but it technically links to my other identity. Technically. I guess narrow down, like, how many people have made sprite comics that feature Anubis Necromancer on the internet, and I'm one of them. Good job, I've really given myself away here. I have been summoned by Lord Weil back from the Netherworld to continue my reign of terror. That's very blunt. Ancient One, it is now your turn to lie beneath the soil. Back to the earth with you. Deer has nothing to say. He's fighting this boss for, I mean, counting refights, the third time. So, they have quite the history, really, but he has nothing to really say on this. Yeah, honestly, like, oh, fuck. I don't mind telling certain trustworthy people about my history in private. So if you're curious, I will DM you and open up about a few things to you later, because I feel like I'm comfortable with Dylan's moderators knowing some things, and Dylan knows these things too. But there are some things that I'm, let's see, how do I say this? Skeptical of people accepting if they find out about just like what I've done in the past. Obviously not the sprite comics, I don't give a shit about that. That's just like, you know, prepubescent cringe. Alright, so he does this. You know, on one hand, like, I want people to know them and I want to be accepted despite them, but there's definitely fear there of getting a bit judged. Okay, we just got... oh. Forgot my buttons there. Alright, come back in on the other side and I gotcha. Yeah. You of the ancient soul. You have no place in the new world. New world Lord Weil is creating. That is a tongue twister. I will enjoy viewing your torment from my grave below. Ah. You know, I really hope it ends well for him. I hope Lord Weil, like, reconstruction and actually, like, gives him an underground kind of, like, resting place. And he gets, like, a TV where he can just watch what's going on from. Godspeed, Edge. B. Alright. Once I get through the, like, 3 mid-gamer boys here, and, like, if there's a stage after that, I'll evaluate whether or not I'll keep going and finish. I'll probably stop for the night then and switch over to something else, though. A cage you with your own past, too? Yeah, understandable. No lives, huh? Which stage did I even pick just now? I think Haunted Machine? Oh, hold on. I've like, my hand's positioned wrong. Okay, there we go. There's just those fingers. Fingies confused. Yeah, I've told a couple people about stuff in the past, but I mean, you know how culture can be this day, like Twitter cancel not cancer culture and all that. So I think it's good to be on the skeptical side, probably. Background's supposed to be flashing like that. So it's just a matter of like, if the wrong person finds out and for some reason they decide, you know, I don't like this guy. I have a vendetta against this random ass guy who translates Toho fan games on the internet, and I want to ruin his good time, you know, despite the fact that he's clearly trying to do good things now, because he's maybe done some less good things in the past. You know, they could cause damage if they wanted, if they had people behind them. Oh, they really like using these enemies, don't they? Cannon guys. They shoot so fast too. Faster than you'd think they would. So far, Dylan's community has been nothing but supporting, and I'm glad that I've gotten to know some people in it. Ooh. Yeah, I really agree with like no canceling thing. Like, let that stuff go through the proper channels. And on that note, like, just because someone's done something bad in the past, like, doesn't mean that they need to be punished for it now. Like, don't go digging stuff up. I see like speedrunners and stuff getting cancelled because they said something bad like years ago. And in my case, it's nothing like that. It's no like problematic statements I made. But I think I made my thoughts clear. I don't really know what else to say on it. I'm just going to be repeating the same points. I'm impressed you made it to this base. Still, I cannot dishonor Lord Weil, the man who brought me back. I'll just have to freeze you now. Oomph. Oomph. Oh. He jumps a lot. Don't get Frozen there. Frozen Snowman comedy in theaters. Don't get Frozen there either. Just don't get Frozen at all. He's hard to move. You thought this guy had a cool design? What? Oh shit, I didn't cut him. Aw, man. Where's the rewind button? I've been pretty neutral on him. I don't think he's bad at all, though. I traditionally prefer, like, the sleeker bosses, usually, like Mantisk. Man, that average from earlier on, it's just, I'm not coming back from that. I'm getting Bs the rest of the game now, huh? Not like I'm even using the special skills anyway. Do I have to turn those on? Or can I just use them? I don't even know. Thank you, Zero. You're our hero. I don't know if I saved after the last stage. I'll save now. Wait, what time did that say? 34 minutes in-game time, huh? Cool. Stream's been going for over an hour to, like, contrast that. Alright, Hunter Machine. Some of the coolest boss fights in the series are probably the duel fight with the Beetle Brothers in 2. I really like that. Design-wise, I like Mantisk in Orbita is pretty cool, I guess. I don't know why I like in Orbita, but I do for some reason. I'd have to think past that. There were some cool bosses in 4 as well. 4 overall had really nice designs, I think. I like the scene at the start of the game where you see all 8 of them at once as well. Honestly, this seems probably have more impact when you've already played the game and, like, know who the bosses are. First time you see it, you're just like, well, I don't know who these guys are. Like, half of them could just be easy for all I know. Alright, so we're gonna want to use the recoiler rod here. I think there's a sub-tank in this stage, actually. Or am I thinking of a different game again? Maybe I'm thinking of the first game, but again, I thought you had used the side rolls for sub-tanks there. Stupid things. I hate those things. Stop dropping on my head. Come on. Get out here. I swear, like, if you keep to the upper route or something and do some cool stuff, I think it's up there. Hold on. Okay, so those guys just respawn anyway. Okay, I need to, like, get this one to move to the right. Is there a block I can push here? No, there's not. Okay. So... and we need a recoil rod, I think, as well, right? Maybe not quite like that. Well, it's not even a sub-tank, is it? I don't think. I can get it, though. No, it's just a disc. Maybe it's up ahead. Well, I'll take that health, that's for sure. Missing route and taking a lot of damage. What's up here? Death. Oh, there is the sub-tank. Okay. It's kind of weird that they put it in like one of the mid-game stages, one of the mid-game 3. But there it is. And it's funny, like, you get to it in the same way as the other one, you just bounce. They really like hiding secrets behind the recoil rod, huh? Okay. Again, I don't plan on going out of my way too far for anything, but like... memory told me it was there, basically, so it's like, just sure, why not? It's down here. I'm going down here in case it's health. Oh, I have to fully charge the rod for it. Okay. It is health. I'll take it. Okay. Alright. The rod's probably good against him, but I don't care. I'm just gonna put the buster back on. Get me out of here. My body has returned from decay. What an opener. For Lord Weil, who gave me life, I have returned, and now I will take your pitiful soul. Let's see you fight like a hero. I guess they were, like, instructed, don't remove text boxes. If there's, like, a weird text box split, keep it. Otherwise, that would have been in one box. Super Monkey Ball sounds. Alright, he's gonna destroy the walls and 4 here pretty quickly. Is he gonna come back? Alright, yes. Then he stops, okay. It's a shame that I'm not higher rank, so I can't, like, see all the EX attacks, but it's fine, I don't remember half of them anyway. I think his uses the rod, like the Dragon Ball big rod. Well, yeah, Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. Oh, uses there too. Okay, bounced into me. Oh, I didn't want to shoot him. No, he was off screen. You idiot. Hunter Machine, why? I wanted to slice you. An impressive fight. However, you failed to slice me in half. Evil must fail in the end. History will judge who the true winner was. May you perish, O ancient god of destruction. Yeah, they use an ancient god of destruction in this game, huh? So it's like something, no, Hakaishin, probably. Same Hakaishin from Dragon Ball Z. Funny enough. Well, rather from Super, I guess, technically. Supreme Edge Boy. Ooh, that's me. They really messed up with some of those names. That sounds so dumb. Did no one on the localization team realize? I guess maybe, like, this was before the time of, like, I don't know, using boy like that, like, here comes that boy. I mean, we didn't say, like, Ed Boy back then. Well, I guess we did, but it wasn't as much of a meme. Okay. Let's talk to the operator again. Or do we need to do something else? Your orders, please. Alright, we'll go do this, and then I think we'll switch games. I'll sum this up. Exit a base, strike there, and stop Neo Arcadia. Except not really, because there's still 4 more bosses and then the wild stages after this. So we're not stopping shit here. 0. Come back safely. Okay. Yeah, game's pretty quick if you're familiar with it. Even though it's been a few years, I played it a lot back in the day. 2 and 3 specifically, and I guess 4 too. I played a lot of. I've like done them on hard mode, and I could never finish S ranking all 2 on hard mode. I could never get above an A on the last stage, or maybe it was like I could never get above 99 points for a perfect. I forget, but I have extensively played the games. Okay, stage is kind of silly, isn't it? It's a little dumb. Oh yeah, right, okay. You like, time this. It's pretty precise. I've gotten old since I last played this. Reaction time is not what it used to be. It's whatever. I think getting touched by these like lowers your ranking, but, well, that ship's already sailed. They're really obnoxious. And again, it's pretty arbitrary, like, don't we have bigger things to care about? I would think, like, in any kind of future, like, all these robots must be on some kind of, like, network, right? So logically, there's, like, a security guy sitting at a screen, and he's, like, seeing all their cameras or, like, their life signs just go down. So, I think they probably know I'm here. Oh, no, I remember this part. This part sucks. Is that health over there, by the way? No. Okay, I don't want it. I remember getting stuck here as a kid. It's not the first time I've said that today, I know, but like... It's a big jump in difficulty. I've never liked that some of the Zero X games, near the end of the game, will throw in a stage like this that's like spikes on every surface. X6 does it, X8 does it, probably more of them do it. Those are the ones that immediately jump out in my memory though. I actually stopped playing X8 because of it, because it's like the last or the next to the last stage does it, and I just was not enjoying myself. Fuck's sake. But yeah, like, I was a kid, and I didn't have the patience for that stuff. And I never bothered beating it. Technically, I've never beat X8 as a result, I don't think. I was absolutely love X8 anyway. It's obviously going to be better than X7. It's hard to be worse than X7, but it's never really appealed to me too much. X series as a whole is something like I love the shit out of as a kid, but like now that I go back, a lot of them they're not really that. Oh no! I wanted to slide off, but I messed up. A lot of them are hard to go back to, I feel. My favorites have to be X1 and X4. Those are still very revisitable. X1 the most. X4 has some questionable stuff, like the final boss fight is kinda sketchy at times. X1, solid game. I'm not sure if the series ever topped X1, in my opinion. Alright, I'm trying to focus here. Alright, let's just go up now instead of waiting a cycle. Alright. That's the last hard part there, right? Or is there more bullshit coming up? Shoot this over here. I'm pretty confident I can deal with a boss on one life. Just, I don't want to get spiked now. There's just optional stuff over there. Don't bother going that way. It's not a sub-tank. I don't need it. Alright. We got another 3-bar boss here. So you've come, Zero. Do you know what you were doing? It's getting worse. You're helping extremists. Extremists. Why would a legendary hero help an evil army? So you're saying that we're an evil army, and you people are fighting for justice? Exactly right. Right. Almost all humans support our cause. All humans dream of defeating the extremists. What value is there in the justice that complacent humans seek? Who cares about value? Neo Arcadia is doing what's right. You see so few humans in the Zero games, and frankly in, like, all of the games. But they're always just said to be there off camera, living their lives. That is enough proof that what we do is just. get a Shodan voice. I don't know what it is, sadly, but I personally hear him as Morty. Gee, I don't know about this, Grandpa Weil. Yeah, he's got to heal. I don't think he can interrupt it. I think he just does it what he wants. I'd like you to enter the screen again, please, but I don't want to have to approach you for it. Ah. I always thought this guy was really cool to fight in the original game. And it is a cool fight. It's like very mobile. He does a lot of cool stuff. Even though it's just like kind of switching his palette. I don't know. I like the way he moves. No. Why? I'm a hero. I have to fight for justice. Weil. Dr. Weil. Use Omega. Crush me in your hand. He is no longer here. Good X is here. Who are you? X? X? You are my original form? Weil has moved to another base. With Omega. Weil was using you for his own purpose. G. That... They shouldn't have translated it like that. Localized it like that. Everyone treats me like a fool. I won't stand for it. Let me show you my true power. He's powering up. Oh no. Weil has placed a trap on your body. Oh yeah. He gets him before he can turn into like a seraphim form. This is pretty lame. Gee, ga. I can't move. Arg. I'll watch that Shodan clip you sent me, thank you. Let's see. Yeah, that probably makes more sense. You know, actually, I watched a review of, yeah, I took like, a quick listen to see what you meant. I actually watched a review of the original Zero game recently that had some, voice clips from the audio CDs, where you can hear how the stuff is supposed to sound. And it's obviously closer to what you gave, rather than, like, Morty. Alternatively, we could say he's gonna, like, Spamton. I'm gonna drink my coffee one sec. Well, G0, don't you want to be a big shot? If you just hand over your dark elf, we can have it all. Weil knew from the start how things would turn out, but he must have rigged the trap on him to fulfill his true ambition. Hear me, citizens of the great land of New Arcadia. I must inform you of sorrowful news. Dr. Weil. Just now, our hero Master X was taken by bloodthirsty extremists, and he has sadly passed away. So they can say passed away, but they can't say kill or die. They have to sub in retire or expire. So in accordance with Ordinance Number 8, I, Dr. Weil, will become your new leader. It is time to put a stop to these extremists. Thank you all. I have just confirmed your approval. Whose approval? What, was there a vote just now? Did he pull chat? Oh, yeah, he's streaming this on Twitch, isn't he? I will have to ask you all to do a number of things. New Arcadia cannot know true peace until the extremists are eradicated. Let us all fight together until they are wiped out. He. Wahaha. While you left your mic on, you're supposed to mute before you do your diabolical laughter. Imagine if, like, we get a president in 10 years, and he gives a speech, like, online or something, because, I don't know, we have another pandemic and you can't do it in person, probably some bullshit like that, and he forgets to mute his mic, and he starts, like, rubbing his hands together and maniacally laughing afterwards. That's what that just was. Like, I think life is relatively peaceful for the humans, right? Like, they're just in their, like, utopian society off screen. So, I don't know. It's very strange. They must have... Some of them must have picked up on the red flag there, right? It's all going according to his plans. Dr. Weil, will he try to repeat the tragedy of the Elf Wars that ended a century ago? I'll look for a while. I need you to help. Okay. I'll look for him too. I wanted to say something about Omega. Nah, I'll tell you later. What is it? Weil, never mind. I'll bring it up again when the time comes. The heart is what counts, not the body. The heart? The kokoro? Alright, so I think from this point on it does the next 4 replimoroids. So this is what it adds come to. Dr. Weil is the ruler of New Arcadia. Those humans haven't been told a thing. No, that's not it. They haven't tried to learn a thing. Lives with plenty of food and comfort. People have stopped bothering to think with their heads. So we're living in like a Wall-E scenario then. There may still be some people who want to do something. If we could somehow let those kinds of people know what Dr. Weil is really thinking, we might be able to change New Arcadia. Who is this Dr. Weil anyway? What has he been doing since he reappeared? If you can gather some information, you might be able to analyze it to determine where he is presently and what he's been doing until now. Are they going to try to dig up his past and cancel him on social media? Is that how they're gonna, like, turn the people against him? Zero says, okay. Where do I need to go? Just tell me. Okay, here's his Discord tag. Yes, but first, I'll save our data. I don't think there's another mid-stage here, is there? Yeah, okay, so it's just gonna... Well, no, I'm not selecting a mission yet. Alright, we'll save again. And then we'll switch over to Smash. So let's see, we are 1 hour 42 minutes in. And though that is over half the game, because there's like, you know, 0-3 has the, like, the midway section with the extra 3 bosses, I think I'll leave the rest for next time. So let me see here.